This whole thing is just kind of telling you our new term on what early retirement is. And that word is dun, 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 dun. Welcome back to the channel, fam. I am finally going to talk about something I've been alluding to for a very long time. Graduation. Let's find out what that means. Alright, you guys, so you've been hearing me talk about this. What is a good word for retirement or early retirement, right? And I've been really watching a lot of society and the social medias and just kind of the new generation rising and the new mindsets that come with how people want to live their lives. And one of the things that I've been seeing more and more prevalent, not only people talking about, but people actually doing, is early retirement, right? And speaking of people, I'm one of them. So, and if you've been watching all of my videos, you know that my husband and I have retired in this last few years. We started, my husband turned 38. He retired then. I just retired when I was 40. So, and you know, we use that term very, very loosely, right? And for us, there's a connotation to the word retirement that means, you know, things are over, you're done, you're resting, you're not doing anything. And what it meant to us really was that we no longer had to report to a job in order to have the money to live the life that we want. Right? We had already built that foundation, which I talk about in pieces in my other videos. So make sure you tune into those. All right. Now, this whole thing is just kind of telling you our new term on what early retirement is. And that word is dun, 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 graduate or graduation, right? And what are you graduating, right? Where does that come from? What this really comes from is moving up a level, like completing a cycle of something and moving on, right? And that's really what graduation from high school, graduation from preschool, you know, what all the different things that you graduating from the military, right? It means that you've completed your training, you've done all you needed to do in order to go to the next level. And that's really what we've done. We've completed all the things that we needed to do to be able to have our investments pay for our life so that we don't actually have to trade our time for the money in order to feed ourselves every day, right? In order to pay for our cars and the different things that we want, we were able to build a foundation to not have to do that anymore. And therefore, we've graduated, right? Doesn't that sound so much better? Therefore, we've graduated to this next part of our life where we can really, I really feel, and we definitely have, where we can really come into our own about what's important to us, about really putting our time and efforts into the things that feed our soul, that really make us happy, that challenge us in a way that maybe the regular jobs that we were doing before didn't. They definitely provided an income, medical coverage, all those different things that, you know, like that jobs provide, all the good things. But as far as personal freedom, it didn't provide that at all, right? And so that's why we started this journey to be able to graduate early. So I hope you folks like that term. I know I love it, but it's funny because I use it and nobody knows what I'm saying. So we got to get it out there. You guys got to start using it, right? Say that you want to graduate early, right? And early is also a relative thing. Some people say, you know, I want to work for the rest of my life, which is fine. Like I haven't worked a day in my life for a long time because I've been doing things that I really love. So you know how people will say, you know, like I'm not working because I really love what I do. Yeah, that's for sure. But if you stop doing that, would you still be able to like live your life? And if your answer is yes, then keep on keeping on, keep on doing that, right? But if it's no, this is an opportunity to say, what do I want, right? The way that we've been able to visualize retirement up until this point has been, you know, we work for, you know, 30 to 40 years of our life, brings us to like maybe age 60, mid 60s, and the average lifespan is like 80 now, right? So that gives us a good 15 years to live life. When I started seeing that, I was like, oh no, I've put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears already, and I'm only in my 20s. I mean, I remember thinking that in my 20s, definitely coming to the realization of that in my 30s and thinking, oh no, that's not a track that I need to be. I need to just bust my butt now, right? I need to really get to the place that I want so that I can really enjoy more, the bigger portion of my life than really be working hard. So if you watch my work-life balance video yesterday, I really talked about how we just went hard so that we can live life a little more. It really does feed into this. That's how we thought about graduating, and we decided we got to do this differently because we really do want to have a life of meaning. We started off our life in a way that was difficult, right? Especially having children very young as teenagers, twins as teens. It was difficult. And so we found out early enough that like taking the difficult road is exactly that. Difficult, right? And that's not a road we wanted to be on. So we said what we are willing to put in the work to get on easy path, right? To get on a place where we're happy with doing it. And that's how we landed on graduation. So that is a new term that you guys could be using for early retirement, because I know a lot of you guys out there are trying to do that or setting up your plan and able to do that. We are very, very happy to attend your graduation whenever that happens. Make sure you invite us out. We'd love to share in all of your successes that get you to the place that you're trying to get to. So hopefully this inspires you. Use the word graduate, share it with your friends, and put it up as a goal on your vision board so that it becomes something that is part of your life as well. If you guys like the word graduate, go ahead and tap that like button. I wanted to see what the response is going to be in this. I think most people are going to like it, especially the younger generation who like ties retirement with like being old. And so, I just thought, what's so funny? You know how there's retirement communities? If graduation really catches on, you think it's going to be like dorms because it's going to be like college? Are they going to change retirement to like dorms? That's the way Shan's mind thinks sometimes. Think about that. Like, what could this actually morph into? Anywho, hope you folks enjoyed that. I will see you folks on the other side. And until then, you keep evolving, especially to your graduation. Bye, guys.